an event that was going on down in East Park. And, of course, this month is for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And lots of pink. You've seen it in the NFL. You've seen it locally here. And Diane stopped in last week to talk about it before this whole thing went on. And how was that walk in the park last week, Diane?
The walk in the park was amazing. You couldn't have ordered a better day. It was perfect weather, perfect temperature, and we ended up having over 300 walkers.
Now, this is only the second year that this thing has been together.
It's only the second year that it's been in Mason City, the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk. This is its second year in Mason City. We were the only one of two held in the entire state of Iowa.
Now, do they have it on the same weekend then in the state?
No, I don't know that for sure. I don't think so. I think the other one is in Des Moines, and I don't know if it was before ours or if it's after ours, but I know that we were only one of two.
Right. Now, how did some of the numbers come in for the past weekend?
Well, I don't know any individual team numbers because donations can still come in. It's going to be finalized by November 1st.
You mentioned donations. How else can people donate?
Well, people can donate by calling the American Cancer Society directly. They can get online, cancer.org/making strides. They can find a team. They can find a walker. Just because it's over doesn't mean they can't continue to donate.
Right.
But I am really excited to announce that so far we have raised over $30,000.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I am amazed at that number.
Just in this month alone?
Yeah.
Or is that just weekend?
With this Making Strides event.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
How many different teams were down there, do you know?
There were about 21, 22 teams with some really amazing names. They had the Booby Brigade and Monkey Business, and of course our team, Walking for Our Girls. They just had really fun names. Everybody had a really fun atmosphere. There were cancer survivors there. There were ladies, with no hair that were there, and everybody just kind of rallied around those people, the survivors, in show of support. We did a little bit of Zumba dance to warm up, which was interesting.
Yeah.
I
saw some of those on Facebook, I believe.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Just if you got some Facebook friends that are on there a lot, you'll see some amazing pictures. Then, of course, we had a silent auction that brought in some amazing dollars, all part of this $30,000. Then we met at Harley Davidson of Mason City had a free will offering grill out. Burgers and brats.
That was during the afternoon.
Yep, that was right after the walk. And then to cap off the evening, Harley Davidson had a fashion show. And it was amazing. I was not at all, I didn't know what to expect. I was a model in it. Harley released its 2011 clothing line.
Have you ever walked into a Harley shop before, Diane? You don't look like a Harley girl.
I know, and I'm embarrassed to say that, but I tell you what, I own my first Harley item.
You do?
I did. I bought a pink scarf, one of the scarves that I modeled, because Harley also released a pink line that the proceeds go towards breast cancer. And so they had models there modeling their clothing, and then they had the pink models, which don't confuse us with the Victoria's Secret models because we're better than them.
Right.
But we're the pink models, and we, showed off our goods. And then it was amazing. They had a runway. I mean, Harley put on a stellar event.
It was. It was fantastic.
It was fantastic. Invite only, security, wristbands. They really made you feel like you were somewhere besides where we were.
Right.
And nobody forgot the reason we were there, though. They all knew that we were there in honor of, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it was just really cool.
And, you find with not just Harley riders, because they have different drives, too, that, Toys for Tots, they do different rides and things. But when it comes to doing something like this, I mean, those people that have bikes, I mean, it's a brotherhood.
It is. It's a family.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, separated from your own family to this one. It's really a cool thing to be involved in.
Yeah, it opened my eyes big time to just the Harley family, and they truly are, like you said, they are a brotherhood, but they did some amazing things. And there were other businesses that pitched in. I know the Salon 220 did the hair and makeup for the style show, and that was nice. Their stylists were there and gave their time to do that. And I just know that it took a whole lot of people to put this entire weekend together. There were donations from radio stations and from the newspaper and from local businesses for the silent auction. And it just, a little bit from everybody makes a huge weekend.
Yeah. It was a great event to be at, and just to be able to just kind of hang around and see everybody. Tons of people, 400 people probably.
Oh, that place was packed.
Yeah, I know.
It was absolutely packed, and I was nervous. I mean, I walked by a motorcycle on the street, and I'm like, don't touch it. Don't touch that.
Right.
Now I'm walking by an entire shop of motorcycles.
Right.
Or bikes or whatever people like
Scooters?
to call them. Yeah, no, I didn't see any scooters. I saw some big boys or fat boys or whatever they're called. And yeah, it's just amazing. They just opened their store, they opened their arms and embraced this event, and it was amazing. It really
good.
was.
I'm looking forward to it. Be again next year. They already have a date set at all, or not?
I don't know if they have a date.
Okay.
I'm not aware of that, but I'm sure we can get on the website and find that out. But it was definitely well worth any time that people put into it, and my hat's off to Andrea and the gals at the American Cancer Society and Sandy Lincoln and all those that pitched in and really made this an event. And, I didn't know a lot of these people going into it, and now they're my friends, and I call them my friends, and I'd be happy and proud to call them my friends because I know them, and it's great.
And they're passionate about it as well.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
Yep.
What made you get involved in it?
My sister-in-law was diagnosed with really early-stage breast cancer at the end of the school year. I have a couple very good friends and some close customers who are breast cancer survivors, and it just seemed like the right thing to do. And now I look like Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah, because you were in the paper last Saturday. You were the gal that was in there with the colored hair of pink. Yeah. So,
what's pink hair when some people don't have any hair?
Right, exactly.
Right, Jay?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So, yeah, it's
Except mine's
fading.
the natural kind.
I'm a nice shade of cotton candy pink right now, but it's going, and it's okay.
Well, good. I'm glad you stopped in and filled us in with all that.
Yeah, great.
So,
thanks for having us.
Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. Diane Arndt and your team again. You can have another team next year.
I hope so. Walking for our girls. We're here to stay.
And I'm sure the team is going to grow bigger and bigger. If anybody knows the Reflection Girls, they like to have a good time and get things done.
We like to have a cause. Yes, we do.